A very good morning, children. Today in this video lecture we'll be covering chapter number 6, verbs, gerund and participles. Gerunds, participles and infinitives are non-finite verbs. Let us discuss gerunds and participles. A present participle functions like an adjective, whereas a gerund functions like a noun. Smiling relaxes the muscles of the face. Smiling is the subject of the verb relaxes and functions here as a noun. If we ask the question, what relaxes the muscle, we get the answer, smiling. So, it is a gerund. Look at the other sentence. Smiling children look cheerful. Smiling describes a noun children. It acts like an adjective. So, it's a participle here, right? So, you have seen how the same word is acting in two different ways. The functions are different. In the first A sentence, it is working as a gerund, it is functioning as a gerund, and in the second, same smiling word is acting as a adjective, it is acting as a participle, right? Let us look at more depth. Gerund, a gerund is a verb that ends in ing and functions as a noun. It is a verbal noun and does the work both of a verb and a noun. Means a gerund can function both ways, verb and noun. Jogging is a good exercise, fishing is his hobby. Now, in both these examples, jogging and fishing are used as gerund. If you ask what is a good exercise, what is his hobby, you get the answer jogging and fishing respectively. So here both are as gerunds. These will not change according to tense, number or person of the subject. Jogging was his hobby, jogging will be his hobby, right? So these words will not be affected even if we change the number, even if we change the tense of the subject, right? Now have some more examples. He likes jogging, they like jogging, you like jogging, he liked jogging. So can you see, so many subjects have come but jogging remains same. Now let us quickly take a glance of other subject, other examples. The verb jogging does not change in the above sentences. Yes, it is a non-finite verb. This is what a speciality of non-finite verb is and is called a gerund. The verb like is a finite verb that changes in the above example. Likes, like, liked, right? She is jogging in the park. Here is jogging is a finite verb. Now read the following examples, sentences where the same verb has been used as a finite verb and as a gerund. She is dancing on the stage. Now, she is dancing on the stage. If you look at it carefully, is dancing is a finite verb. It means it will change its form. The subject will change, the verb will change in number, in person, and it will act accordingly as per the tense. But in the other sentence, dancing is a hobby, where dancing is used as a gerund, which means it is acting as a noun, right? So hope now you have understood of the difference where a gerund is acting as a noun and where a gerund is acting um, as a verb, right? These verbs are usually followed by ing form. Which are these words? Finish, can't help, dislike, go on, mind, miss, continue, stop, avoid, put off, keep, suggest, give up. I enjoy listening to music, right? Now, please stop talking so loudly. Okay. So, now there is an exercise. Read the following sentences and underline the verb. State whether each is a finite or a gerund. So you know the meaning of finite, which changes according to the person, number, tense, right? And a gerund will not be changing its form, right? So have a look. Rowing is a good exercise. Here, the word rowing is acting as a gerund. Alright. He is rowing a boat. Is rowing. Here, is rowing is acting as a finite verb. Now, flying is an expensive hobby to pursue. Right. Here, flying is a gerund. Next is the salesman is selling a holiday package. Now, is selling here is acting as a finite verb. He is singing a devotional song. Singing is a finite verb. Okay? And then mother is serving noodles. Is serving finite verb. Is singing finite verb. So both 5 and 6 are having finite verb. Now 7th, hunting is banned by the government. It is hunting which is acting as a gerund. He was cycling up a slope. Right? So was cycling finite verb. Similarly, children, fill in the blanks with the ing form of the verb given in the box. Smoke, repair, talk, go. These are to be used in the given blanks. Now, the first one. Dash this old bicycle is a difficult task. What should come? Repair. Repair should come, but you have to use it with the ing form. So, repairing this old bicycle is a difficult task, right? Similarly, you can do the rest of the three. Now, fill in the blanks with appropriate gerund from the box. Now, exercise C has in all 8 words, and these 8 gerund words are to be used in the 8 given examples. I am going to take 2, the rest will be done by you. So let me take a fourth. Dash is his favorite sport. What it can be? Dash is his favorite sport. So according to me it should be skiing. Skiing is his favorite sport. Okay, what is his favorite sport? So skiing is the answer. Alright, now the 7th one. Dash should be supervised by an expert. So diving should be supervised by an expert. You shall solve the exercise on your own. 2 I have taken. Next pointer says, in some sentences, some words follow the pattern verb plus preposition plus ing. Have an example. They always think of going on a long trip. वो हमेशा एक लंबे ट्रिप पे जाने का प्लान करते हैं. They always think. सोचते हैं वो. ठीक है. So यहाँ पे हमारा पैटर्न रहेगा verb preposition ing. So here what is the verb? Think. And what is the preposition? Of. And now where is the ing form? Going. So he should apologize for breaking the glass. Okay, now apologize is your main verb. For is your preposition, breaking is your ing. Now there is an exercise. Exercise says, use these words to make sentences of your own. The first one has been done for you. So the first phrase is feel like. Now what sentence can we frame from feel like? He does not feel like going on a trip, right? So feel like going. Now this feel like has been used in the center and after like going has come. So children, second can be warn against. Now what sentence can we frame from warn against? Say, I warned him against the hooligans. One sentence can be this. They warned us against the bad boys. Okay. Similarly, you can do the third and the fourth one also. Okay. So let me frame the fourth one for you. The fourth one says thank somebody for. Right. So I can make a sentence. I thanked somebody for his no. Let me think. Say, I thanked him for his genuine support. Right? So here thank somebody for has been used. Okay. Likewise, only third is left. You should do it on your own. Do the E exercise on your own. If you get any problem anywhere, you can always ask me. And exercise F says fill in the blanks with used to plus ing form of the verb. So Rita is dash in a farmhouse. Rita is used to living in a farmhouse. Now three verbs are given: go, live, face. Nisha is used to facing difficulties in any new project she takes up. He is what? He is used to going to bed late these days as he reads novels at night. Okay? Now comes the participle, children. Participle has two kinds, basically three: present, past, and present, and the perfect one: present participle, past participle, and perfect participle. A participle is a verb that is used as an adjective and often ends with ing or ed or en. It is a verbal adjective and does the work of a verb and an adjective in a sentence. What does it mean? एक पार्टिसिपल एक सेंटेंस में एक एडजेक्टिव की तरह भी फंक्शन कर सकता है और एक वर्ब की तरह भी फंक्शन कर सकता है. ऑफन यू मे फाइंड अ पार्टिसिपल एंडिंग विथ ing, या तो ing में एंड होगा या ed में एंड होगा या वो en के साथ एंड होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, लेट्स बिगिन विथ प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल. The twinkling stars were clearly visible, sparkling diamonds look marvelous. In the above sentences, the words twinkling and sparkling act as verbs and also as adjectives because they also describe the stars and the diamonds. Okay? Now, so both these examples are stated in such a way that the action is also clear and at the same time they are acting as adjectives also, right? They are twinkling also. The action is of twinkling and then twinkling is acting as adjective as it has used before star, and sparkling is used before diamonds, right? Now, past participle. The skilled craftsmen were present at the exhibition venue. Okay, the doctor was looking after the wounded boy. So look at the structure of skilled. It is ending with ed, and now wounded, it also ends with ed. Now if you look at the verb, it's in its past form and it has used before the word noun, subject, right? So in the above sentences, the verbs skilled and wounded are past participles. They are verbal adjectives because they act as verbs and adjectives both. Verbal adjective means this only, that they'll be functioning both the subjects. They'll be functioning the role of verb at the same time and adjective too. So both these examples, the skilled craftsmen were present at the exhibition venue, right? Now the exhibition was going on and all the craftsmen who were there at the exhibition, they were so skilled that I guess for the same purpose the exhibition was made, right? The venue was having a gathering of such prolific people who were skilled craftsmen, right? And the second example, now the doctor was looking after the wounded boy. The boy was wounded and the doctor was nursing the same person, right? So these two words here are acting as past participles and according to the structure they are ending with ed, right? So this way you also can guess, and at the same time they are these two words, the past participles, are acting as adjectives also and verb also, right? Now perfect participle. Apart from the two kinds of participles described above, present participle and past participle, sometimes we also use a perfect participle. For example, having won the match, the team went on a holiday. This sentence means that after winning the match, the team went on a holiday. Now, perfect means what? Have will take the third form of the verb. So, having won, right? Now, let us say some examples. The dash team was awarded by the principal. In bracket, win is written. So, what should come? The winning team was awarded by the principal. Okay, it is This exercise is based on the past participle. When she saw a snake, the alarmed girl let out a shriek. Alright. She kept the dash sheet in the file. She kept the laminated sheet in the file. I was glad to hear the dash bird song, the chirping bird song. After the accident, the dash boy was consoled by friends. After the accident, shaking, sorry, the shaken boy was consoled by friends, right? I saw the dash waves during sunset and they appeared furious. I saw the lashing waves during sunset and they appeared furious. Children, this way the exercises can be done. They're very simple if you are understood of the basic clarity of the terms. Now, let us see how we can use participles to join two sentences. Sunita was in Delhi for 5 years. She worked as a teacher. Sunita was in Delhi for 5 years working as a teacher. Right? So here we have used an ing. Alright, and these two sentences are connected. He was in the studio. He was painting a portrait. He was in the studio painting a portrait. Rita is a trained dancer. She performs well. Being a trained dancer, Rita performs well. The more important sentence is taken as the main clause and the verb in the other sentence is changed into a participle. So now this is the base. On what basis are we going to connect these two sentences and how the participle is to be formed? So the more important, दो sentences में से जो सबसे ज़्यादा important है वो आपका मेन क्लॉज की तरह फंक्शन करेगा और जो दूसरा सेंटेंस है, ठीक है, उसमें जो वर्ब है वो एक पार्टिसिपल की तरह यूज होगा. राइट? इफ टू थिंग्स हैपन साइमल्टेनियसली वी यूज ing फॉर वन ऑफ द verbs. शी फेल्ट thrilled, शी began to jump. क्या बोल रहे हैं? इफ टू थिंग्स हैपन साइमल्टेनियसली, अगर दो चीज़ें एक साथ हो रही हैं, है ना, तो ing फॉर्म को हम वर्ब के लिए यूज करेंगे. एक ही ing होगा और वो दोनों ही पर्पसेस को सॉल्व करेगा. वो थ्रिल्ड फील कर रही थी, उसने जंप करना शुरू कर दिया था. सो फीलिंग थ्रिल्ड शी बिगैन टू जंप. राइट? ही फेल्ट एक्साइटेड, ही जम्प्ड एंड शाउटेड. फीलिंग एक्साइटेड, ही जम्प्ड एंड शाउटेड. When one action is done before another action, we use having. यहाँ पे हम perfect participle को use करेंगे जो एक्शन पहले हुआ था. ठीक है? They played football, they went home. पहले फुटबॉल खेला उन्होंने. So having played football, having के साथ verb की थर्ड फॉर्म आ गई. And then they went home. कॉमा यूज़ किया हमने बाइफिकेट करने के लिए सेंटेंस को. ठीक है? क्योंकि सेंटेंस एक जा रहा है. तो पहले जो काम हुआ हमने उसको दिखाया परफेक्ट पार्टिसिपल से. एंड देन सेकेंड सेंटेंस वॉज एडेड. वी बोर्डेड द ट्रेन, वी सेटल डाउन. तो पहले हमने ट्रेन बोर्ड की होगी, फिर हम सेटल हुए. हैविंग बोर्डेड द ट्रेन, वी सेटल डाउन. नाउ exercise H. Combine these sentences, following sentences by using participles. She watched the movie, she went to bed. So what should come? Having watched the movie, comma, she went to bed. Right? Next is we had spent our pocket money. So having spent our pocket money on toys, comma, we did not buy story books. Right? Third one. Look at third one. Having finished her work on time, comma, she did not ask for her friend's help. Right? Then being, fourth one, being a trained gymnast, comma, he won a gold medal. Right? Look at the fifth one. He felt happy, he threw a party. Now, feeling happy, comma, he threw a party. Okay? Right. So now let us move towards the closure of the sentence. It has exercises only now. Rewrite the sentences so that they convey the correct meaning. And before this, some misplaced participles section is there. Participles function as adjectives and refer to certain nouns or pronouns. Participles must be placed correctly to convey the correct meaning. and they should refer to the correct nouns. Misplaced articles can make a sentence look odd and it can make a sentence absurd also. Exactly. So, being confident and talented, film directors approached him. Being confident and talented, film directors approached him. Next is, since he was confident and talented, film directors approached him. Now, the second one conveys more concrete and correct information. The first one is sounding and giving different information, right? Which is not meant by the sentence actually, but the second one conveys it correctly. In sentence A, it appears that the film directors are confident and talented, which is incorrect. This is not something which the speaker want to convey. The speaker want to convey that the person, he was confident and talented, so film directors approached him, right? So the second one conveys the correct meaning. All right, now there are I, J, K, L, M. All these exercises are there, so I'm going to take up the first I part. Statement 1. Being ignorant, her friend helped her to fill the form. अंडर ब्रैकेट बिगिन द आंसर विथ सिंस. तो कैसे लिखेंगे आप इस पहले ऑप्शन को? सिंस शी वॉज इग्नोरेंट, राइट? सिंस शी वॉज इग्नोरेंट, कॉमा, हर फ्रेंड हेल्प्ड हर टू फिल द फॉर्म. ओके, नेक्स्ट देखिए. वाइल गोइंग टू द मार्केट, comma, my bag was stolen. Okay, next says, yeah, so it should be, while drinking hot coffee my tongue got burnt. Don't forget to put the comma in between. Then, while traveling by train my driving license was lost. So children, this is easy, you can do it. I now try J on your own, right? J is also, the verbs are given in the bracket, you can definitely do it. All right, now come to the exercise K part. Read the following passage and fill in the blanks with appropriate forms of verb given in the brackets. The first one has been done for you. Okay, so archaeologists have unearthed one of the largest statues of a powerful ancient Egyptian pharaoh at his mortuary temple in Luxor this Tuesday. The statue is 42 feet tall and looks magnificent. It is one of the two statues that flanked the entrance to the temple earlier. The statue consists of 7 large quartzite blocks but lacks a head. It was discovered in the 1970s and then re-hidden, right? Tourists are still flocking to the site after the news spread. Archaeologists are hopeful of finding more in the next digging session. The towering statue is a masterpiece. The statue is believed to be of Amenhotep III, the grandfather of the famed, famed boy pharaoh Tutankhamun. This is a very famous, these are the famous pharaohs, and on these pharaohs, a chapter in class 11th is also based. The name of that chapter is Discovering Tut, where Amenhotep, Tutankhamun, and their forefathers, their name, and then their coming generations all are mentioned. So, the statue is believed to be of Amenhotep III, the grandfather of the famed boy pharaoh Tutankhamun. Two other statues were unearthed earlier. The efforts of dedicated archaeologists have been praised. So I have solved the exercise K totally. Now you are supposed to take exercise L and M on your own. And in any case of doubt, just share it on my WhatsApp before 6 p.m. with the image, page number, question number, and the part of that question. Hope the exercise and the topic of verbs, infinitives, and gerund is clear to you. Sorry, verbs, gerunds, and participle, not infinitives. Infinitives is already covered in the fifth chapter by Mahima. So, hope you have taken up the answers. In case of any doubt, reach out to me before time. Thank you.